everybody. How are you? All right, so we have Kenny, Daniela, Crashes, Evelyn. Oh, let's see. I already said Kenny, but Kenny again. D, hello, 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 hello. And Alex, hello. Let's see. Ambient, hello. Let's see. Aspie, did I say hi to you? Hi, Aspie. And Lisa. Oop, oop, it hopped down. And we have Catherine. Okay. Oh, and D. Did I say D already? Anyway, I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Okay. So we're going to keep working on this. I did not do the wing like I said I was going to. Hi, Joanna. Mostly because, hi, Angie. Well, no, not mostly because, hi, Angie, but mostly because I just honestly haven't had the time. And then today I was like, I said I was going to, finish the wing, and I did not. Anyway, but we're not going to work on the wing. We're going to work on some of the stuff we already talked about. But one other note, I don't know how many of you have my Etsy store marked or saw anything that I posted, but I have in my Etsy store a handy dandy advent calendar, 24 days, all holiday food themed. I tried to choose a lot of foods from around the world, so you might recognize something from your particular country, or you might recognize it and then be like, that looks nothing like it. There's a reason I didn't put the exact name of the dessert on here, because I was just like, someone's gonna come back and they're gonna be like, that's the worst representation of my heritage, the dessert from my heritage. And I'm like, but it is in the Etsy store. Thank you, Kenny. And I am going to be giving away 2 of these tonight. There will be 2 winners. It wasn't anything I announced, but if you've been around here, you know that usually when I have something new in the Etsy store, we generally do at least 1 giveaway for it afterwards, usually the stream afterwards. But yeah, so if you are a member on the YouTube community page, there is a 40% off coupon for, excuse me, for the advent calendar. Oh, excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. Hi, Cheryl. But yeah, so anyway, stick around. We'll do that a little bit later tonight. But yes, we have like gingerbread, hot chocolate, pumpkin pie, tamales, mincemeat pies, mulled wine, Christmas pudding, trifle, a Yule log, a panettone. I forget what these ones are called. Fruitcake. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff. So loads of fun things to color. Anyway, just something a little fun if you're into advent calendars. If you aren't familiar with advent calendars, I actually had a few people last year that we were doing some other sort of advent calendar. Anyway, they were a little confused. And so if advent calendars aren't a thing in your country, basically what it is for every day for the day of September, not September, for every day in September. In December, you have a little something to do. So here in the US, we have, Kenny, here in the US, we have, advent calendars. Some of them you open them up. I'm doing the holiday calendar from Arteza right now, where those videos are going to go up. But basically every day in December you pop it open, and if it's one that has items, sometimes it's chocolate, sometimes it's little trinkets, whatever. These ones are coloring ones, so the idea is it's just a little way to celebrate December. Hi, Della. And just some fun to do every day, little digestible colorings if you wanted to color every day, or don't color every day, just color whenever you want, because it's food and who doesn't like food. Anyway, that's all the announcements, but we'll do that a little bit later on. But there will be 2 winners for that. When we get more people in, I'll bring it up again. Don't see any misrepresentations? Sweet. No, it wasn't a cannoli. It was a, what were they? They were, I want to say Polish cookies. Polish cookies is what they're, cannolis are a little bit more round. Cannolis are a little bit more round, and they're more like, you know, like the shape like a manicotti noodle. It's kind of what it is. Yeah, but not cannoli, not cannoli. It's a Polish cookie, I believe. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. Hi, Barbara. Anyway, Okay, so we're gonna dive on in. Last time we streamed, we worked on her skin tone and the bird and the egg. So today we're gonna work a little bit on her scarf and some of the nest. So I see her scarf is very much a kind of bluish purple. So we're gonna get indigo blue. We're gonna get violet. No, let's see. Indigo blue, royal blue, purple violet, and sky blue, I think. Hi, Angela. Ah, there you go. Hi, Shannon. Okay, so what did I say? Sky blue? Yes, sky blue. I don't know if we already have that one out. We might. Oh, nope, we don't. All right, so sky blue. Sounds good, Shannon. All right, and then we're gonna get indigo blue and royal blue and purple violet. Those are the colors we are going to start with. So let's see. Let's grab our sharpener here. Aw, thanks, Tina. Okay. So, how was everybody's weekend? Everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving? Steve went and got the groceries for Thanksgiving on Thursday. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Beth. So I've got to start figuring that out. All right, so we're gonna start with indigo blue. Gonna take the kids to go see the horses again tomorrow. Our family's all sort of spread out, so it'll be just us for Thanksgiving, but that's just fine. The kids enjoy that. Go good with the Light Fast pencils. Oh. That is a good question. But I finished the first Mistborn book. It was very good. I may or may not have caved and gotten a couple more Audible credits so I can get the subsequent books. Okay. Oh, nice, Ev. That'll be fun. Okay, so we're just using indigo blue right now. It's a mouthful, Catherine. Good job. Dogs are barking outdoors, so I apologize if you hear that. The kids have had coins sitting in their little banks for ages, and we're finally comfortable enough to let them take the kids back into stores and everything. So we took them to a coin machine today, and they got to trade in their coins, and then they got to go spend their money at Hobby Lobby. They were very happy. Little Steve picked himself out a Nerf gun and a stuffed animal, and little Emily got some treats and some craft supplies and a stuffed animal. Aw, thanks, Tina. Hi, Katrina. All right, and then let's go with, this one is royal blue. But I started the next in the Mistborn trilogy. I haven't gotten very far in, and honestly, I wasn't paying as close attention as I'd like, so I think I'll probably restart it because I hate missing things that are going to be referenced later, and then I'm just confused. Okay. And then we're gonna grab purple violet. We're still in frame, yes. Okay. Wanted to make sure we got some of that purpley color in here for sure. Here we go. Not that I've made a list of things I need him to do that requires me to use a ladder. I don't do heights, not at all. Absolutely not, Ev. It's nice to have a friend that can help you out with that stuff. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use sky blue. Just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use our blender and then we'll add more colors. Okay. Get my sharpener out here. Oh, no worries, Tina. Well, if you want to hang out, we're going to be doing a giveaway for a couple copies of the Advent calendar a little bit later. All right, so we're going to do our blender here. There we go. We might add a little bit of white. I'm not sure yet. I definitely want to add some extra darkness to it. So we need to grab our black. Let me see, where's my dusting brush? I think I put it away. Here we go. Okay. Got the family pictures all done this weekend. Those came out real nice. Nice to get them checked off. Ordered the Christmas cards. Okay, so I'm using the black now. I like to use, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, I like to use snapfish.com. That's usually where if I need to order anything photo-wise, and they were having a sale, so that was nice. Cards weren't too expensive. Yeah, I hope it feels better too. I mentioned it briefly on Ashley's stream. I totally fell down the stairs like day before yesterday. You ever have those moments when like something like that is happening and everything just like slows down? That was me. Like I was wearing fuzzy socks and we have carpet on the stairs and I think I just stepped forward too far and it's like my heel hit the wrong spot, the socks moved and I slipped and I thought maybe I would just fall on the step that I was on, but I didn't and I just kept falling. I think I fell down probably about 5 steps. I'm not gonna lie, my butt is still bruised, like no joke. Like I was trying to like grasp for the wall, I got rug burn on my arm, I was so achy. I mean, I'm still achy, but I was just like, oh my gosh. Then later that day, like I nearly tripped going back up the stairs. Me and stairs, man, it's dangerous. Hi, Boots. The cat finally got her. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I was okay, you know, literally. Steve was doing, I'm using black again. He was doing story time with the kids before bed when it happened, and I like hollered out, and of course he hears the crash, and they're like, what? They're like, honey? I'm like, nothing's broken. Just sitting there. I probably hurt my pride more than anything else, but I was like, I'm just gonna sit on the couch now for the rest of the evening, if that's cool. Okay. All right. We have our purple little scarf here. Yeah, so lesson learned on that one. Okay, let's do ultramarine. But yeah, I was a little embarrassed. How were the nachos? They were delicious. Yeah, shortly after that, I had to go because the kids were like, we're hungry too. I was like, all right, nachos for everyone. It was legit, like, just basic. I'm like, let's hit up some beans next to it. You can dip your nachos in the beans. And it was just like, it was one of those nights where it's like not a fancy dinner. And you're like, hey, you know what? Let's have food for dinner. And you make food. And then you say, and then they say, what's this? And you say, it's food. And then, you know, it's cool. Hi, Pamela. Yeah, right, Katrina? At first I was like, is this gonna stop at some point, or am I just gonna keep falling? All right, indigo blue. Needless to say, I was fairly embarrassed. If you're hearing a thumpy noise, it's literally the cat like attacking the door. But yeah, so needless to say, I'm much more careful when I'm wearing socks and going down the stairs. Oh, goodness, Paul. It really isn't. Like, I literally bruised my butt. Oh my goodness, you're so needy. Hello. you're in here now. Do you know what you... He's just standing here like, okay, well, I made it in. I don't really know what I want past that, but I'm in here now. He does not like... He's got a little bit of FOMO going on. A little bit of FOMO. This fear of missing out. Yeah, a little bit. It was a very bumpy hole, yes. All right, so indigo blue. I'm telling you right now, bud, if you get up on that shelf, you gotta go. I can't have you knocking things down. Okay. So we're just using indigo blue. Okay. Right? Exactly. It's like, but I don't want to give up my fuzzy socks. Hi, Mona. I have cement stairs outside my door. I go down. I always look where I'm going. I'm definitely afraid of falling down those stairs. Yeah, for sure. Paul, honey. Come here. Come here. Do you want to come sit in my lap? You can jump up. I'd rather have you up here than getting into stuff. All right, well, you can jump. Ev!
Heart, underscore
He's
Emily
like,
Paul,
no.
colon, underscore
Thank
Emily
you,
Paul,
Ev. Can we
heart,
get some
heart,
hypes in chat
waiting
for
for
Ev?
underscore
Thank
Emily
you so
Snap.
much. I appreciate you. We'll throw in some Pauls in there. Here, see if you guys could see him. He's just hanging out, like, hi. He doesn't want to get up on the lap, and it's because he wants his snack. Because his snack's in like 15 minutes. What you doing? Yep. Come here. You can come here. Here we go. See, he's just like, love me. But I don't want to get in your lap, so you have to love me here. Yep, absolutely. The little twitchy tail. Hey. What's up, dude? You guys can see my polka dotted pants. And look, fuzzy socks, always. All right, I'm gonna go back to doing my thing. Are you cool? You cool if I do this? His tail is just swishing. All right, just don't get into things. Yes, it's a Minecraft shirt. Oh, silly kitty. Okay, so ultramarine. Oh, that's absolutely what it is. Pretty soon you're gonna hear him like poking at paper. But Steve is putting little Steve to bed right now, and so it's just like, well, you got weight, bud. Those are not, they're not snacks in those fingers. That's exactly what it is. Tripped downstairs one time wearing open-toed house slippers. They caught on a step. I missed the, oh no, broke 2 toes. Okay, he's literally gonna knock everything down. Hang on. Okay, this is not gonna fly. Out you go. Out you go. All right. Steve just came out too, so we're good now. He's all cute and everything, but not when he starts getting into stuff. Okay, now we're in focus mode. Focus, focus. Let's get this. All right, so ultramarine. Make sure cams are good. Yeah, we're good. All right, ultramarine. Okay. So yeah, maybe about halfway through, we'll go ahead and do a giveaway for those. Okay. All right, then let's grab sky blue. Gonna fill in the rest of that there. What do you think? These are like little berries, maybe? Perhaps. Okay, indigo blue. Last time I fell down the stairs, I dislocated my shoulder. I usually fall up the stairs. Oh, I trip up the stairs constantly. But it was just like, it was so slow-mo. Like I was trying to grab the railing, but at the same time catch me. So my right arm caught on the step finally, but I ended up with rug burn on my right arm. And because I was grasping at the railing so hard, I like pulled a muscle in my left arm. And I was just like, wow, this is fun. But thankfully, nothing serious, just a little achy, little sore, and a little wiser now. You know, me and the stairs. We got some issues to work out. Oh yes, the new advent calendar. All I heard is people falling down the stairs. Yes, the new advent calendar. Ta-da! So it's gonna be 2 PDF pages worth. All holiday food. 3 steps going out to the garage. There you go. Let's see, ultramarine. Is it cold there yet, Alex? Okay. Pearl, oh yeah. Oh yeah, good point, Kenny. It could be, yeah. Okay, let's use our blender here. Yes, but tolerable. Okay. No, that's fair, Boots. Okay, so we're gonna use some black after this. Okay, a little bit of black. It's 29 here. Whew. Whew. It was in the high 60s today. I think it'll be a high of 72 tomorrow with a nice cool breeze. I'm telling you, it's like springtime out there right now. Okay. Then let's grab our indigo blue. I trip over shadows so I can relate, Daniela. And Daniela, did I say hi to you? I hope that goes well for you, Boots. But like I said, members have a 40% off coupon in the community tab for the advent calendar. So if you're a member, feel free to check that out. Okay. 26. Oh my gosh. So for those of you that live in colder climates all the time, do you have to leave your faucet dripping like every night? You know, kind of like here to keep the pipes from freezing. We have to leave it when it gets to freezing temperatures. We have to leave the pipes on, or you know, a little bit of water trickling through. Or are they just built better? Silly question. But what thoughts did you have for the color choices for the neck? You're talking about this? Well, I knew I wanted to tie it in, and I just saw kind of like a purple magenta-y color, and just sort of went from there, honestly. But we are going to start bringing in some browns for the nest colors. So what we're probably going to do is Bister, I think. And like normally I'd probably go for Van Dyke Brown, but I use that a lot. And I don't want to use it up quite yet. So we're probably going to go with Bister, Burnt Sienna, Brownish Orange, and I think Brown Ochre. You don't leave, and typically not, the pipes are buried below the freeze line. No, you've never heard of that? I think so, Crashes, but I'm not sure because I'm seeing like these flowers here are probably going to be like a kind of pinky magenta. We'll have some green leaves over here. I'm trying to see what else. We'll have some more wings. We'll probably stay in the magenta, pink, blue, purple family for most of it. See, we need to do that. Yeah, I make the swatch charts, exactly. Yeah, for here, when it gets like, It's a southern thing. Keep a light on our well house. It gets below freezing. Yeah, we have to leave the when it gets to the freezing temperature, we have to leave water running through the pipes. Otherwise, the pipes freeze. I cannot tell you. That was the worst thing about living in an apartment is even though we knew to do that, like the neighbors wouldn't, and then the whole complex was screwed because people's pipes would freeze, and then you were at the mercy of waiting for them to fix it. Maybe plans are built better now? Maybe. I mean, this is a brand new house, but I think for safety's sake, we'll probably still just let it drip. Oh, for sure, Crushes. Yeah, so, I mean, I knew I wanted to do, you know, I had her skin tone planned out. Then I was like, okay, well, I see blue eggs. And I was like, okay, well, then it'll be fun. Let's do blue bird. And I really like blue. And so I was just like, I don't want to do all blue, but I don't want to, like, throw in yellow. I don't see myself doing much yellow on here. And so, yeah, I'll probably stay in the pink, probably not too much red, but pink, magenta, purple, blue, teal kind of range. And then green for the leaves, obviously. Northern upstate New York, it's below 32 most of the winter. Woke up at 9 in the morning, couldn't make coffee because the pipes froze, never again. It was a travesty, right, Dee? It's terrible. Okay, so what did I say? We've got Bister. We're gonna get burnt sienna, which I think we already have out. That's brown. Mahogany, do we have? Oh, I did say brownish orange. We're gonna grab that. Is this one burnt sienna? Ah, that is. Okay, burnt sienna. And then we have brownish orange. And then we're gonna get, yeah, brown ochre, which I think we already have out also. Yep, here we go. Okay. Our low temp is 17. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start in with some of the nest portions, and we're gonna start with our darkest color Bister, but we'll probably bring some black into that. Like, do your houses stay pretty warm? Like, is there extra insulation in the house, or like, I don't know. My feet are cold year round. I can only imagine how cold they would be if I lived in some place that had that cold temperatures. Sorry, I was just adjusting that. During the coldest time of the year, our high temperature is below 0. Yeah, I don't know that I'd want to do that cold. I wouldn't mind being a little bit colder, but not that cold. Even in Oregon, like, I don't know. It did not get too, it didn't get that cold there. I mean, we are more north, but we're closer to the ocean, so. Okay, let's see. Extra insulation? Okay, yeah, that's, I would think you'd have to. Okay. So how early does everybody start baking for Thanksgiving? I mean, it's Thursday, so like, are people gonna be making pies tomorrow, or do you make that on Wednesday? Let's see, this trails up to here. This here. Hi, Momo. Wait, making a Thanksgiving cake? I live right in the snow belt next to Peak and Peak Ski Resort. Our snow gets very deep. Oh, I can imagine. Used to start 3 days ahead. Yeah, the thing that's probably going to be the most, I mean, the pie and the stuffing takes the longest the day of. I mean, mashed potatoes are pretty easy, and we are definitely one of those family who prefers canned cranberry sauce. Like, I don't like whole cranberries in my sauce. I don't know. Just give me the can and I'm happy. I don't do a ton of canned stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I like the canned cranberry sauce. Aw, nice, Momo. Oh, carrot cake. Aw, that's nice. Yes, give me the jelly, right? Oh, so I'm exiled from the kitchen. Boots, mine are gonna be here Wednesday. Wednesday is when mine are supposed to be here. Let's see. In fact, I saw somebody mention it in Tanya's chat because I was lurking in there. And so I was like, I should go check and see when mine's gonna be here. But yes, Mine will arrive Wednesday. Oh yeah, Boots, I am too. I am too. But I'm gonna do a gluten-free pie crust and then I'm gonna make pumpkin pie. Hi Vest, welcome. All right, let's see. So burnt sienna. And plus I have a workaround for the stuffing. I'm gonna make it like normal, but I specifically got some, I like the Udi brand of gluten-free bread, the UDI. And so I got some of their white bread. So tomorrow I'm going, well, not tomorrow, on Thanksgiving, I'm going to toast some of that. And then, I'm just going to set aside some of the mixture that I would normally pour over the regular breadcrumbs. And I'll make myself a smaller portion, of the stuffing so I can still enjoy it. And then I found some gluten-free rolls that have some herbs and stuff in them. So those are pretty nice. So I'm going to heat up some of those. You're going to change your name. Okay. No promises on that, Boots. Color charts are a lot of work, especially when I need to incorporate it into 144 pencils. So I'll do one eventually, but if I'm perfectly honest, as far as my calendar at the moment, updating the color chart is a bit of a lower priority for me. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab brownish orange. Hi, Jamie. For those of you coming in, we're going to be doing a giveaway later this evening for a copy of the Advent calendar. Well, if I make a color chart, Boots, I'm not just going to make it just for the dragons. I'm going to incorporate it into the original one because I don't want to hold, if I'm doing the Black Widows, I don't want to hold an entirely separate color chart. Whenever I make one for the dragons, yeah, I'll incorporate it. Okay, let's see. Good challenge to see if I can color family order, and when I get them, not sure if I'm ready to do that yet, but why not? It'd be a good challenge. I'll be curious to see what the color similarities are like. All right, brown ochre across all of the sets, because like we all know that there are a lot of colors that are fairly similar across all the sets. So I'm just kind of curious, like, has that changed? How much is this set really adding to the other 144 pencils? You know, like how many new colors are there actually? Okay. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. Sometimes, you know, where you're at has something to do with it. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of black. I know that I'm always like, oh, use opposite colors, but I'm really wanting to get some really dark darks in this image because I want it really bold. So that is what we are using on our black here for. Okay. So we are just reinforcing the shadows between the branches. Of color sets, swatch them. I'll have to add in the dragons. Yeah, same. I was counting empty slots in my pencil case to see if dragons would fit, or I need to get a new case. I think I'm gonna need to get a new case for mine. I was looking, like right now, for what I have my Staedtler Super Soft in the back of the Black Widow ones, but I don't think it's going to be enough to fit another 36. I think I'll need to find a new case for it. Go. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to have to either trade places with pencil case or get a new one when I get my dragons. Exactly. Oh, perfect, Boots. 18 places left, and yep, that's not good. I think that's about where I'm at. We must have about the same size case. All right, so Bister, which kind of sucks. Like, so I have my cases labeled now ever since the awesome Ev sent me the label maker. But like a lot of them, I recognize by the outside of the case, and so it's like, oh, now I'm gonna have to readjust my brain a little bit for a new case of Black Widows. Hope he doesn't add a lot more colors. Well, I mean, what, it's a 36 set? What do you mean by that? Like more I mean, it's 36 new pencils, so you'll have to assume that there's going to be at least 36 more, but I'm confused. Like, do you not want more variation in color, or what do you mean by that? Oh, nice, Alex. Oh, okay, Momo. Hi, Becky. How many total in the Black Widow collection now? Hey, sweetie. Good night. Good night. I love you. Get some sleep. Well, I guess whatever 144 plus 36 is. Hey, Steve, what's 144 plus 36? 180. 180. So, yeah, there you go, Angie. A 200 set would be good. A surprise in 2022. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, after the 36 set. Well, you just plan ahead and get a giant set and just, you know, go from there. Get extra space for the long haul here. I'm gonna get a sip of water here. Watercolor pencils? Well, if any of us saw Shannon's stream the other day, I think we already have them. Oh, I would move the Aerosofts and the Dragons to the current case. Get a nice 48 case for the Aerosofts. Yeah, probably. What color? So the colors for the nest are as follows, and in this order: Bister, Burnt Sienna, then Brownish Orange, Brown Ochre, and then some black for the shadows, and then added a bit more Bister. And I don't think I added any more Burnt Sienna or the other ones, but yes, those are the ones that I used. The new case I got holds 220. Oh, there you go. You'll be good then, at least for this set and the next set, I think. Haste the Monarchs had just come out. Ah, gotcha. Was that a recent stream? You seem to go live when I can't watch. Oh, first, no. It was a couple days ago. It was a couple days ago, I think. Wait. It's already been announced? The new one has pandas on it? Brownish Orange is number 666.043. So you're gonna find it next to, at least with my chart, I can't remember if I reorder them, but in between Chestnut and Mahogany is where it is. Brownish Orange. Oh, perfect, okay. All right, you're gonna use the blender now. Yeah. Or did he just say whatever the surprise is will have pandas on it? Like, have we seen a cover of it yet? Here I am. I don't even have the new one. You know, this is very typical me. I'm like, oh, new book. Awesome. So when's your next one coming out? This one's not even out yet. Just minor details. Yeah, they move with water. They're water soluble. Okay. Oh, dropped my brush. Decided to go for a ride. Oof. Okay. I'm thinking, rather than going up and doing the nest with the bird, this one up here, I'm thinking we might just go ahead and start working on this a little bit. We'll just keep going down. We still need to do these little guys right here. Amazon US, I can put a picture in Discord if you want. Yeah, wait a minute, wait. If it's on Amazon, does that mean it's available for pre-order already? Hang on. All right, Black Widow colored pencils, Panda. Well, that didn't work at all. Okay. And well, no, I guess I can't spend a ton of time looking for this. Got my dragon setting and oh, awesome. Oh, there's a panda on your pen. Okay. I thought you were saying that the next set is a panda set, and I'm like, hold up. Okay, I got confused for a second. All right, so this part here, let's see. Let's do, I'm definitely thinking like in the magenta range. Let's get some dark carmine, purple, and light purple. Okay, so find it here. Dark carmine, purple, and light purple. Yeah, that is what I want. We want aubergine? Yeah, let's grab some aubergine too. It's okay, I spend most of my day confused. Boots, if it's private, a link won't even work if it's unlisted, but if just trust it's water soluble. She did another stream a while back that it was water soluble. When I get the new ones in, I'll show you, but yes, it does move around quite a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're not going to start with aubergine. So these are the colors that we chose for this area. We're going to do these little things here, something different, but dark carmine, and then purple, light purple, and then we'll go back in with aubergine and we'll see how things work. All right, so dark carmine. I mean, if you're curious, like how much, like it legitimately, the pigment legitimately moves around. It could eventually, if you used enough water, it would spread around completely. It happens, Alex. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, I was lurking in your stream. Your picture looked beautimous. I always end up lurking that time of day because I'm trying to get the kids ready for bed and dinner and all that good stuff. It would have to seal it completely, Boots. Well, maybe we can do a stream sometime where we test it and try blender, you know, different blenders over the top and see if that helps. Okay. I saw the most recent episode. I don't know who here is keeping up with the new episodes of Doctor Who. I watched the newest episode today, and I gotta say, I think this is Jodie's best season yet. Like, it's keeping me guessing. Like, it has not been predictable, like, at all, and I'm really curious where the storyline's gonna take. Without giving away too much, the way the story is going, it's going to unlock a part of her past that we have never heard about before, and I'm really curious to find out more. You can use kid tips to move the Black Widows to make smudge fit. Yeah, exactly. They're very soft in that sense, for sure. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's use... Amazon, but you have to purchase the season for it. But I don't want to miss Doctor Who. There are very few things that like come out that I am like, okay, I will splurge for this one, because I go back and I rewatch it all the time. Carmine. I'd be curious though, like what platform it's available on in the UK. It's so good though. It's so good. Like, I cut down on my streaming services because it was just like a little ridiculous. So like when I don't do Hulu or anything, I think now we keep Disney Plus for the kids, and we've always had Netflix, and then obviously we already have Amazon Prime because we have Amazon. But those are the only ones. So on occasion I will splurge on a particular season that I know I'm going to enjoy. Still in season 4? You'll make it through. You'll make it through. It's so good. How are you liking it, Angela? All right, that is Carmine. And then we are going to use purple. Are we still in frame? Yes. So, do you guys remember me saying I watched the first few episodes of Wheel of Time that they released? I don't know who else is keeping up with it. And I was saying that there was something that happened to the Perrin character that I was just like, it just felt unnecessary. And then I was like, well, maybe I missed something in the books. Well, I went back and watched, let's see, with The Walking Dead. Yeah, there you go. General question, if you screw up a pic with watercolors, can you run water over the page? No. No, the page will just fall apart. Maybe if you were using canvas, but I don't generally use watercolors on canvas either. Yeah, your paper would probably fall apart because what it is that it's not like the pigment's not sitting on top of the paper, it's soaking into the fibers. Oh, nice, Stella. Through my phone company, but I'll lose that plan gets. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so now we're gonna use light purple. So anyway, I was watching a behind the scenes thing about it. And so in the books, the characters are all supposed to be like 16, 17, kind of that. And so what they did for the series is they aged up the characters. We're going to use Aubergine now. They aged up the characters because they wanted the demographic for the show to be more adult and less young teenager, which I get. So, for instance, they made Rand and Egwene's relationship a little bit further along. Obviously, they hired other actors. And then they had Perrin's little thing, which I don't want to spoil it. So if you want to know, go ahead and watch it. It's if you have Amazon, it doesn't cost. It's all part of Amazon Prime. But anyway, they had Perrin's thing. And it was something that they added. And here's the problem is now this is something that Perrin is going to be dealing with for the entire season, which wasn't an issue in the book. And I feel like it was just beyond unnecessary. Wheel of Time. So I just read the book and then I heard that they were coming out with a series and I was just like, oh, okay, well, cool. But yeah, it's Wheel of Time. It's the Wheel of Time series. But I was just like, I don't know. It was just, I'm almost wishing that I hadn't read the books before I watched the show and that what I would have gone in watching the show to enjoy the show for just what it is. But with the book so fresh in my mind, I'm just like, But yeah, so I was thinking that maybe I had missed something in the book or something. I was like going to go back and rewatch it, but no. Just the first one. Just the first book, but the Wheel of Time show is about the first book. So yeah, although I did just get The Hunt, which is the next book, and when I'm done with the Mistborn trilogy, I'll go back to that. Gonna go, my son's waiting for me to eat dinner and watch Wheel of Time. Oh, perfect, Ella. Have a great evening. That sounds like an awesome evening. On the weekend that Dermot has all 14 books. They take an entire shelf. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that's the only part of the series that I dislike. So I understand that when they, let's see, I'm using purple, that when they do an adaptation from book to movie, whether it's movie or TV series, it is not going to be the same. A lot of books have a lot of exposition where the characters spend a lot of time standing around talking, which works for books. It doesn't necessarily work in movies. So I know that they are going to have to compress some things. They're going to have to move, rearrange a few things. So I go into it expecting that. But it's when they add in storylines that just aren't in the book and it's completely superfluous. Like the way that Outlander is going, they're definitely going off script a bit. And there's stuff that happens in the show that doesn't happen in the books. So, that's something to come to grips with. Oh, that just reminds me. What is the date today? Guys, tomorrow, if it's something you're interested in, tomorrow, Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone comes out. I pre-ordered it like last year, so it should show up on Audible tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Okay, light purple. It's the next in the Outlander series. But aside from that, just one thing with Perrin, it's really good. They're doing a good job. Do you have a teaching degree or homeschool English degree? None of the above? None of the above? Okay, let's see. So Aubergine now. Yeah, no, I mean, I went to college for 2 years till I realized that it just wasn't for me. Why? Because of my love of books? Or because I use the word exposition? No, thanks. I always thought I wanted to be an art teacher. Which I mean, I've taught some, I think I'd rather teach adults than I would kids. I like my kids. Other kids, I'm like, why are you doing things that you're doing? Why are you the way you are? No, yes, the word, gotcha. All right, indigo blue. A little bit on there because I want to get that just a little bit darker. All right. The charts, the explanations. It's come with time, honestly, Ambient. So Aubergine, when I first started doing videos, I was like so anxious to even listen to my voice. Now, I still don't like to listen to my voice. I generally don't rewatch streams unless something needs to be edited. It's the worst when I have to edit myself doing an interview. Like, I like doing the interviews, but I hate having to listen to myself talk a bunch because I'm like, why did you say that? You shouldn't have said that. Just let them talk. Thanks, Angela. But I don't know, my mom was a teacher and she homeschooled us for a little while. I don't know. Probably in another life, I became a teacher. But no, stay-at-home mom, hang out with the kids, do the art things. I mean, I do have another job, but it has nothing to do with teaching. Oh, I'm so glad, Dee. All right, let's see, light purple. But I think it also has a lot to do with my personality. Like, you guys ever take those personality tests where it's like IJST, I don't know what the abbreviations are, or even like, you know, where you learn if you're the otter or the golden retriever or whatever the other animals are. I'm totally like the otter and golden retriever. Like, I just want to have fun all the time. Like, that's just me. Surprise, surprise. All right, I'm using the blender now. But yeah, a lot of it has just come with time. I've gotten a lot more comfortable doing the live streams and everything. And then, you know, teaching classes here in town at art galleries or whatever else, that has, yeah, it just comes with practice. The more you do it, the more comfortable you feel with it. Also, I'm a bit of an extrovert and I like to talk. So, you know, you throw me in an art stream and I'm gonna be chatting. All right, we're gonna use black. It's called The Difference Between an Education Today and an Education Even One Generation Ago. Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you get me with any of my, you know, in IRL friends, you know, the friends that I see, and I'm a chatterbox. Well, I mean, it's not regular. I can count on one hand how many times I've done it. I teach more here on stream than I do in the gallery, but you know, I don't have like a degree or anything. I just have me and things I've absorbed over the years. Things I've learned. All right, dark carmine. Okay. Let's see, am I pleased with that? I think I could leave that where it's at. So does that mean I'm an illegal teacher? Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'm a not legal teacher, I guess. I've thought about going back to school, but I just don't think I would have the patience for it. Hi, Julie. How are you? All right, dark carmine. We're going to do this part, but we're going to leave these a different color. We might do those in purple. Unlicensed. Okay, that's better. There you go. I'm an unlicensed teacher. Not illegal. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm doing some shady artwork over here. Back alley finger painting. There you go, Catherine. I always wear my dark black jacket and, you know, my ski mask when I teach art classes. Because that's totally the image I have in mind for anybody doing shady stuff. Aw, thanks. There you go, black market art lessons. That Emily, she be shady. Oh. My shading is shady. Get it? Yeah, okay. I'm just laughing at yourself is good. Oh, Barbara, that would be so fun. Honestly, I would just approach the person and be like, "Hey, I have a class idea. Like, is there any opportunity, for me to teach a class?" I would say just talk to the person in charge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so homeschooling kids, like, you just have to have them. I forget. I was looking into it, honestly, when we were debating about whether or not to send the kids back to school, with all the pandemic stuff. And you just have to have them, like, legally registered. And I forget what it is, but you don't have to have a degree to do it. But is it French shady or warm shady? It's a cool shady, because I'm a cool bad guy. You do need a degree and a credential to be licensed. You can be employed by unlicensed places without them. There you go. Yeah, because like the classes that I teach, like at art galleries, they're one-offs, and it's more like because I've sold paintings, and I guess technically I'm a professional. I don't know. I have a hard time calling myself a professional. I think maybe until like, if I had like an official book published, it's almost like I feel like I need validation from somebody else that says we're going to hire you to do something to call myself a professional. I mean, at what point do you move from hobbyist to professional? That's always the big question. It's kind of like, at what point do you define a headache, but it's actually a migraine? You can only license places without a teaching certificate as well. There you go. You don't have to call yourself one, but you are one. Say semi-pro if you're not comfortable with pro. Okay, I like semi-pro. I like semi-pro. If you created it and got paid, you are a professional. Oh, I like that. You're definitely not a hobby. I would consider my diamond painting a hobby. My illustrating, I think because I've gotten actually, I'll show you something I did. This one little thing, I was part of a team that helped put it together, and so it proudly sits on my shelf. But I actually, so for this packaging, this is a company based out of OKC. For this packaging, I did the skates, the SME. I didn't do the rest of it. I didn't design the rest of all of the packaging, but I did illustrate the teeny tiny skates. All right, then cool. All right, then I'm a professional artist. Hobby is no sales. Pro is money involved. All right. Oh, you guys. All right, I'm a professional. See, you're a pro. All right, yeah, that one makes me pretty happy. I mean, I don't ever use lip gloss. I'm more of like a chapstick gal. Still with it. Okay. I don't ever use lip gloss, and it does smell strawberry-y, but yeah, I was pretty proud of that one. So that one sits on my shelf. You're also a pro streamer. Aww. I have fun with this though. I really do. Okay, Carmine. Well, it's because of all of you. Like, if I was just sitting here talking to myself in my room by myself, like, I don't know. If there was literally like no one here and I was just chatting by myself, I don't know, it'd be entertaining. I'd be entertaining the hamster. I'm in an art show and sold watercolor art, and someone told me I'm a pro. Oh, I like that, Boots. That's right, because you do a lot of water, or at least you did, or you have watercolor. I seem to remember you saying that you enjoy the watercolor. Okay, so let's see. Now we're gonna use purple. The funny thing is like a lot of times when I teach a local art class, like I think the most I've ever had was maybe like 18, 20 people. Right, Angela? It totally is. Like, it smells like strawberry and everything. Oh, that's awesome, Barbara. Oh, thanks, Boots. I did pro streaming on Twitch for a while with gaming. Do you definitely have a pro stream here? Oh, thanks, Crashes. Crashes, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, I watched a lot of, I still do. I watched a lot of Twitch before I started streaming, and I moderated for a handful of streamers. And so I picked up a lot there. So a lot of what I do here is fashioned off of what I learned there. So, you know, a lot of the different elements in it, I brought over from there. Oh, that's awesome, Boots. All right, and then light purple. Crashes, what did you like to play on Twitch? And do you still stream games? Okay, let's go ahead and grab our aubergine. Aubergine, probably aubergine. Yeah, definitely, Boots. Now, I made all my layouts and everything, but I made sure that, you know, I've got my, you know, starting soon. I've got, you know, the intro. I've got the main. I've got, you know, when I switch to this one, you know, I've got the ending one, the be right back, like, and I've got this tiny little stream deck. It's very handy. Mostly did 7 Days Dying and Skyrim, some Minecraft. Nice, Crashes. Did you see the shirt I'm wearing? It's totally Minecraft. Shit. I know, right? Like, if you can see it, like, I'm totally blushing right now. Not color pencils, watercolor. Yeah, that's very cool. Oh, definitely, Boots. It's when you find something that you're comfortable with and you jump in it, it's just like almost like it flows naturally. Literally with watercolor, because, you know, it flows. Okay, aubergine. Okay. All right, and then let's see, do carmine. Who am I with the puns, right? It's because I'm so punny. And badunts. Watercolor mistakes turned out to be an element of the painting. That's awesome. I had to do that once with a fluid art. I had set it up, and our cat at the time, I didn't realize he was in the room that I had the paintings drying, and I hear this crash coming from the other room because at the time I had like them set, I had the paintings set up on cups, and it was like what was it? It was like an 18 by 18 size painting, so it was pretty good size. Anyway, he jumped up there and crashed, and he kicked off with his back foot on top of the painting. I had to salvage that one. Like, oof, oof. I was like, no. The dad jokes are strong with this one, right? Steve's rubbing off on me. Okay, let's use our blender, and it is 9:32. As soon as we're finished with this section, we're gonna go ahead and do our giveaway. Okay, so we're just gonna blend this out a bit. Are we still in frame? Yes, okay. Love watercolor because I can lift it off. I hate acrylic because it's dry before I get started, even with the extender. Yeah, no, that's fair. I get that. I don't know which one I am more comfortable with. I find that I probably like watercolor more because it's not, especially I guess if I'm using the pan watercolors, because, you know, with acrylics, you need to set up your palette and like all of that. But with watercolors, especially if you have, you know, one with a lid, you just open it up and it's good to go. On my still wet paintings, I know, and it's just like, no. Knowing about pigments has helped me know what colors and pencils are more likely to be staining. Speaking of colors, I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of a proud moment today. So the kids, they got this little thing from HEB today, and it was one of those like velvet things where you color the inside, and so they were coloring it, but the only markers that came with it were yellow, blue, red, and green. And they had to color the little HEB mascot, which is this little guy whose body is a grocery bag. Obviously, they didn't have any brown. Well, I went down there to go look, and little Steve had taken his red and his green, and he had been mixing his markers to make the bag brown. I was like, oh, I'm rubbing off on them. They know their colors. Yes, woohoo, giveaway, yes. I'm like, what? You're dry? You're already dry? There you go. Okay, we're gonna use a little aubergine. Oh, no, actually, we're gonna use indigo blue. Indigo blue. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was very proud, and I let him know I was, and he was just beaming from ear to ear. It was the cutest little thing. Right? I was so proud of him. I was like, oh, buddy. All right, so carmine, and it wasn't even anything I said. He was just like, how can I mix this? And he grabbed his little red and green, and I was like, ooh, cutest little kid. All right, well, let's use our blender here, smooth out some of these lines. Okay, there we go. All right, and sweepity sweep. All right, we're making progress tonight. Zoom out for a sec. She's coming along. I'm wondering, I'm thinking for this part here, we need to bring in some of that teal. I think that would be really pretty. And then we'll do some like dark bluish kind of purple in this dark area under here. I think that would look really nice. Okay, but we're gonna take a quick detour. We're gonna take a quick detour here. Okay, I used water and cotton balls and took off most of the watercolors from my picture figure. I can't destroy it any further. Oh, awesome. All right, Advent calendar. It's I can't talk. We're gonna rewind, okay? Advent calendar, it's available on my Etsy. It's got 24 days, so you can color one a day in December. There are gonna be 2 winners tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and give that away. It's all from holiday foods around the world. So let me pull up Nightbot here. Nightbot.tv. Okay, we're gonna pull up the giveaways. We're gonna type in a keyword, and the keyword is going to be Advent. Type in the word Advent. We'll roll it in a little bit. And then, yeah, we're gonna roll 2 winners just back to back. So we'll do 1 winner, and then they'll need to say something in chat, so they need it. And what you'll need to do, you'll need to email me, and then I can send you the PDFs through email. So whenever they win, we'll just type in !email. Here we go. And for those of you who are watching back, that was sad that you missed the giveaway. Like I said, it is available in the Etsy store, and members get 40% off. 40% off. So, whoa, bumping the camera. So yeah, just type in the word Advent, and while you're doing that, let's go ahead and do some of this darker part. I'm gonna wait to do these until I see what other colors we've done. So, like, that closed. All right, here, we're gonna figure out how to do this. Hang on, I have an idea. So this kneaded eraser sometimes comes in handy because it doesn't leave marks on the page. Because the problem is it's hitting the leg of the tripod here, and I don't want to like reverse page the books here. So I am going to attach the book to my tripod leg. See if that does it. It's all, oh, it didn't work. We're all very professional here. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna wrap it around. Okay, I think that might hold it. It's very, you can see I got cord there. Super ghetto, but it works. It works. Oh. Oh, that is her hand, isn't it? How is that? Is she like... I did not even see that that was her hand. Like... Okay, if I'm her... All right, so it is the back of her palm, so it must be her left hand. That's weird. I don't like it. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, let's do this black part while we let that run a little bit. So let's grab, what is this? We've got indigo blue. Let's see. Can we be, yes, okay, we can see all the way over there. All right, so indigo blue. Okay. Yep, left hand, long little finger. Yeah. All right, lady. Guess you got a hand in here. I guess we're gonna have to do some more skin tone. Okay, so we're just letting it run a little bit. If you would like a chance to win a copy of the Advent calendar, you can go ahead and type in the word Advent. We're gonna roll 2 winners back to back. You will just need to email me afterwards so that I can email you back and send you your PDFs. If you don't have access to a printer and won't be able to get it printed off, I don't know, maybe you can color it digitally, but either way, to print it out, you will need to have access to a printer. Try post-it note over the page to the tripod leg. Maybe, I don't know if the sticky would be strong enough. It might be. Oh, palm up. I could see that, but she's got her knuckles like right here. Okay, let's see. I think that's a leaf there, so we're gonna put this here. Well, the good news is, you know what I can do on Friday? Put up my Christmas tree. Woo! Gonna decorate the heck out of the place. Try duct tape. Duct tape would surely ruin the book page. I'm not putting duct tape on my Nicholas Filbert book. No way. No way, no how, chickadee. All right, so royal blue. Her hand and the edge of her shirt are coming up from beneath. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is her cuff here, so we'll have to figure that out. Okay. So we are just using royal blue at the moment. Let's see, how are we doing? How many people we got? Just an idea, guy. Let's see, how are we doing? All right, looks like quite a few. We got quite a few people in here. All right, so I'm gonna let it go for like another 30 seconds. If you want a chance to win a copy of the Advent calendar, just type the word Advent in chat. Even if you're lurking, that is just fine. You don't have to be expected to continue chatting. Just type in the word Advent and that will enter you for a chance to win the Advent calendar. Okay, royal blue. Taking the kids out to see the horses again tomorrow. We're gonna do a picnic out there. They are very excited. Hi, Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie, we're doing a giveaway for the Advent calendar. So if you want a chance to enter it, just type in the word Advent. Okay, and then let's do sky blue. It's still gonna come out pretty dark just because of how dark it is behind it, but it works. We're definitely gonna use some black for the darkest shadowy parts. There we go. All right, what color did you put down before the royal blue? It was, I thought it was aubergine. No, it's indigo blue. So we did indigo blue, we did royal blue, and sky blue. Those were our 3 colors. And we're gonna add some black in there also. Okie doke, let's see. You know what I discovered about gouache? It dries matte. It is the weirdest thing. I need to use it some more. I've got 1 tube of it so far, but it is interesting to be sure. Okay, all right. So keyword is Advent, and we're gonna roll it. Tanya! Yay, Tanya! Tanya, you won! And Tanya, pretty sure I already have your information, so you do not need to message me. Let me write you down here so I don't forget. Tanya. There we go. Tanya. Yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, so I'm totally unfamiliar with the boots. I opened a tube of it in the holiday calendar, and I think there's going to be more in there, so I'm really curious to try it out more. Yay! Okay. All right, we're gonna roll it again. We're gonna roll it again, okay? 1, 2, 3, and roll it. Tina! Oh, yay, Tina, I'm so glad. Okay, Tina, I don't think, I don't think I have your email yet. So Tina, can you send me an email? And I will get you your advent calendar there. I'm gonna wait till Tina responds. I know that she's not feeling well. Tina. See, if I say her name enough, Tina, it is Tina. You won the giveaway, Tina. Give me a T, give me an I, give me an N and an A. What does it spell? Tina! All right, we're gonna give her just a little bit, make sure she responds before the end of stream here. But you know what I was thinking? We're gonna roll it again. And we're gonna get a third winner. Mona! Yay, Mona. There we go, Tina. Woohoo! Okay, Tina, make sure you send me an email. And Mona, you win too. So send me an email, Mona. All right. So we have Tanya and Tina and Mona. Yay. Awesome. All right. So you ladies, you wonderful, wonderful ladies, are going to get a copy of... Oh, Angel, I'm sorry. We're going to get a copy of the Advent calendar. If you missed it and you're still interested, it is for sale in the Etsy store. Members get 40% off. So feel free to check that out. Ladies, I will get you your Advent calendars either tonight or tomorrow. All right. Thank you for joining. All right. So let's see. Where are we at? We are coloring this. Let's go ahead and blend out what we have. All right. So now we're going to blend this. And then we'll go back over with a little bit of black just to add some really high contrast shadows in here. Oh, awesome, Tina. I'm so glad. Well, and for any of you who end up coloring it, feel free to tag me in your pictures if you post them on social media. I'd love to see them. I totally missed that spot right there. Okay. Blendy blend. Where's your email? Oh yeah, sorry, exclamation point email. Here we go. Exclamation point email. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Email. There you go. All right, that'll pop up in chat. Ah, Shannon, thank you. But yes, just send me an email there and I can get that to you. Ah, thanks, Dee. And have everybody email. I love it. Nightbot's like, oh, I don't know what to do. All right, so now we're gonna use our ivory black. Yeah, so just send me an email. I'll get that on over. Doodle with pens as a kid, but my grandma was an old school artist, wouldn't let me use my pen. She forced charcoal on me so I couldn't draw in for almost 50 years. Oh no. That's all right, Boots. It's just filling in the spaces. It's like my sister was always hesitant to get into it because she was overwhelmed by like, should I do shading? What color choices? And honestly, like if you're feeling overwhelmed by it, the best thing you can do is not worry about it. Just grab a pencil and just fill it in. Heck, use a gel pen, use a marker. Don't worry about any of that. I'm glad that you picked it up again, Crashes. That's awesome. Okay, so we're just adding in our black here. I definitely have mediums that I'm totally unfamiliar with. Like when we were chatting with Rachel Reiner, like I was at Hobby Lobby and there were a bunch of Bria Reese alcohol inks that were on sale. They were like on clearance and I was just like, okay, cool. And I got them and I just like could not, I don't know. I'm just not sure how to deal with that. Yeah, yeah, and they're just so much more complicated. Like acrylic is just so much easier that way, you know? No, that's fair, Boots. All right, and then I'm gonna blend this out just a bit. And then I'm gonna get a drink of water. There we go. Oh, forgot this one. There we go. Woo! Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but legit, like, my hand just caught the pencil from like flying off the table. That was close. Pablos are really not something that you want to chuck to the floor. Okay, so now we're gonna grab some of our teals like we used on the bird, I think. No, we're not gonna jump to that quite yet. Let's tackle, let's see, do I want to tackle flowers? Oh, yes, Alex, we did. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's dive. I don't know. Do I want to do a flower right now, or do I want to keep working on that? No, let's do a flower. Let's do a flower. Okay, let's choose for the flower. We're going to grab, let's see. We're gonna grab purplish red, which, do we already have that one? That was just purple. Let's grab purplish red. There we go. Okay, purplish red, and then let's get, let's see, purplish red to ruby red, and then salmon pink. Okay, ruby red and salmon pink. Ooh, nice, Beth. How do you like them? Okay, purplish red. There we go. Amazing acrylic painting. People started asking to man paint, so she quit and hasn't picked up brush since. Yeah. Yeah, when it doesn't feel fun anymore, then that's when it can get a little not as fun. Okay, so purplish red, ruby red, and salmon pink is what we're gonna start with. So let's see. Let's begin with, I guess let's just dive into this flower here, I think. No, we'll do this one. It's a bit more centered on the screen. All right, so we're gonna do our darkest color here where the shadows are at, and we're just gonna kind of follow his shaded pattern here. Nice, Beth. Okay, let's see here. But I'm trying to decide if I want different colored flowers or if I should do all of these in the pink. I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Said it wasn't a valid email. Make sure it's not weird or anything right now. Did you double check the spelling and everything? Is anybody else having a hard time emailing me? But it should just be hello@emilyillustrator.com. Oh, nice, Beth. Awesome, Dee. Yeah, my dragons are supposed to be here on Wednesday. I don't know, Tina, did you have any issues emailing me? It's possible, Ev. It's always possible. Okay, cool. I just got an email. Yeah, Mona, an email just came through. So just, I guess, double check your spelling? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, so just double check all the letters and everything. You get yours Wednesday? Nice. So I'm just kind of following his shadows. Ah, thanks, Ev. Okay, yeah, Mona, it was probably just some sort of spelling. I'm getting some emails in and it's working fine. Okay. So we're just using our purplish red here. Let's see. I feel like some of these are leaves. They might be petals. If for some reason it continues not to work, Mona, go ahead and just like send me a message on Instagram with your email and I will try and send it on my end. Okay. Let's see over here. Getting in the zone now. There we go. All right, then let's go ahead and use the ruby red. See, I used the purplish red at the base and not just a regular red because I wanted to make sure to tie in the same kind of cool colors that we used on the neck piece. And then we're using some more warmer reds for the rest of it. But having that little bit of undertone will help bring it all in together. Ah, perfect, Mona. I got it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're just still kind of following the lines that he's already mapped out. Is anybody else keeping up with the Great British Bake Off? I watched the most recent episode, and honestly, I'm not sure who's going to win it. I have a sneaky suspicion it might be Christelle, but a lot of times when the finals happen, you're like totally surprised by the person you didn't think was going to win at all, and they did like fantastically, and the person who was doing really well like chokes right at the end. Right, Beth? I thought he was going to make it right to the end. He has been my favorite. You think Chigs is going to win? Really? I don't know. I mean, Chigs is good. Chigs is really good. And it's impressive because he only started baking like during the pandemic. So he's just like naturally good at it. I mean, it's not like none of the, like all of them are going to come out of there with some sort of cookbook deal, like they've made it far enough that they have solidified their career as a baker or a chef, But honestly, I think I'm leaning towards Giuseppe or Christelle. Right? It really is. It really is. Of course, I don't know. Giuseppe seems to be struggling under the pressure a little bit. And Christelle was just so surprised that she... Another Disney Dreams picture, you're done with that one? Probably not, Boots. Probably not. I have a lot of other books in the pipeline that I want to, let's see, Salmon Pink, that I want to work on. Especially with December coming up. We're going to be doing more Christmassy stuff too. And honestly, I have to be in the right mood to do a Disney one. Those are Those are a doozy for sure. I'm not sure what we'll do after this one. Like I said, maybe something Christmassy. I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah, Disney is not on my radar whatsoever. Okay. I don't think we'll do a Johanna one next. We could do a Hannah Carlson one. When it gets closer to February, when Rachel's new book comes out, we're definitely gonna be doing one of her pages. We could try and tackle a Kirby. I probably won't do a Christine Caran because I'm doing another Christine Caran over on Corey's channel next weekend. Christelle wins, but I think Chigs is one to watch. Oh, for sure. Right, Tina? It's so nice. I'm trying to think what I want to do on the very edge. I'm wondering if I should bring in a cream or if that will yellow it too much. Thinking it might yellow it. Grab Granite Rose. We might do that. I do not, but I did have somebody, I think it was Teresa Goodrich, somebody commented that they wanted to, just with the interviews I've been doing, I'm using Granite Rose now, they wanted to do a Teresa Goodrich interview. I'm gonna have to reach out to a few more illustrators, because here's the thing, is I'm able to do interviews with like Rachel and Johanna and stuff because I have a rapport with them, I already know them. So it's a whole different ball game when you break into illustrators that maybe don't know you and you contact them out of the blue like, hey, can I do an interview? They're not always likely to say yes. So I definitely need to get a few more interviews under my belt before I approach somebody who doesn't know me. At some point I want to do Maggie Interios. I think I could do an interview with her, and then I have some colorists that in the pipeline to be interviewed. So it's possible, Barbara. It's very possible. All right, purplish red. Well, I think I'm definitely to keep this particular page moving along, because also interest drops in these pages sometimes when I take a really long time. So like, for instance, we're doing a flower today. So what I may do is like do other flowers off stream. Has a contract with Dover. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so I may color some more flowers and then leave like one more for me to do on stream, because kind of once you've figured out how to color the petals, you just sort of follow the same formula, you know what I mean? So there will definitely be some off-stream coloring if I can fit it in. I mean, I said I was going to color the wings, the bird's other wing, but I clearly did not. Yeah, but think of it like a resume. If you approach another artist or really anybody and you say, hey, I want to interview you, if they don't know you at all, they're going to want to see what interviews you've done, if they want to be interviewed by you, that kind of thing. So doing the interviews with the illustrators that I know and they know me is a good way to start out with that. So get a few of those under my belt, then I can maybe look into approaching other illustrators. I would love to do one with Hannah Carlson, but I haven't seen her do a lot. I mean, I don't know. Has she done really any interviews? Let's see. Ruby Red. I know that where she lives, she's sometimes done like, not book fairs, but some sort of fair. I don't know, where she's, had all of her stuff at a table, but I don't know how much she does as far as, involved with doing interviews and whatnot. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Oh, okay. Who's really young? Teresa Goodrich or Hannah Carlson? I don't know how old either of them are. And that's the other thing too, is I haven't colored really anything by Teresa Goodrich. And so if I reach out to her and she's like, you haven't even touched my stuff. Like there's prep beforehand that needs to be done. It has to be an illustrator that I've actually, I'm actually familiar with and that I have done some of their stuff. Like, oh my gosh, how cool would it be to interview Kirby? Like, that'd be amazing. Heading to bed. Oh, sounds good. Ev, thank you so much for being here. Oh, sounds good, Barbara. Get some rest. Hannah Carlson. She's got to be like at least my age, right? Oh, that's awesome, Boots. Yeah. So I need to, if there's an illustrator that I'm interested in, I need to have done my research and done a little prep beforehand. I mean, Johanna was an easy decision for sure, just because, I mean, well, we all know me. All right, and then Salmon Pink. But I think before we do any more illustrators, we have a handful of colorists that I have in the pipeline that I've spoken with already that we're going to do interviews of them as well. And the great part is maybe not everybody knows them, but they end up finding, you know, new illustrators or new colorists, you know, afterwards, which I absolutely love. Okay. She was born in 1990. Well, she's in her 30s then. I didn't realize she was that young though. That's awesome. Okay, using the Granite Rose. When someone like that young is just that naturally talented, it's awesome to see. I love it. I mean, I say that young. I'm not that much older than her. Only a handful of years, but still. All right, now we're gonna use the blender. Millie Murata would be another cool one. I know Rory Dobner, his book isn't technically a coloring book, but it would be a cool angle to do an interview with him, you know, on his response to how many people love his book as a coloring book, you know? That would be really cool. Ooh, Chris Chang. That would be cool. The only thing is, I think there might be a language barrier. I think there might be a bit of a language barrier. I don't know. I'm not sure what her primary language is. So that's something else to take into consideration. Like, I know it's not, like there is a coloring book out for it, but how cool would it be? So Tom Harvey does the, I'm using Aubergine. He does the illustrations for the Great British Bake Off. And he's got a Great British Bake Off coloring book. He's on Instagram, but how cool would it be if I was able to interview him? Like, that would be flippin' amazing. Tom Harvey from the Great British Bake Off. Like, that'd be cool. No, that's fair. I've colored his stuff before and tagged him and he's responded, so that's cool. She's Chinese, okay. And that could be maybe why she doesn't generally do voiceover. Her stuff is gorgeous though. Okay, how are we feeling about this flower? We've got a little bit of a, there we go. Turn the light glare a little bit. Oh, she lives in the US, really? Interesting. Question is, do we do them all pink or do we do them different colors? Because this is like a good chunk of the page and that would be like a lot of pink. We would need to balance it out with like more blue and purple. We could add in like some purplish flowers too. I don't know, pink might be nice all the way throughout and then just make sure that we add some good shadows so it doesn't just look like one big... Different colors? We might. Thanks, Ambient. Oh, I didn't know that, Boots. I didn't know that. It's possible. Bring out the other colors in her clothes. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know that I want just an overwhelmingly large pink blob, you know? So we could do like, this one could be like a purplish flower. That could be cool. What time is it? We still got time. Let's do another flower. Let's do purple. Okay, so what purples do we have out? Because I want to use some of those same kind of purples. So royal blue. Let's actually get violet. Turning violet. Violet! Exclamation point, violet! I already have that out. What do I have here? That's periwinkle, mauve, mauve. Hang on. That's night blue. My foot is asleep. Hang on. Oh yeah, the leaves. Oh, there we are. I was missing some. Okay, seriously, my foot's like asleep. Oh, it's all tingly. Let's see. Well, because these are definitely leaves. And then these are leaves. Maybe we should do a few leaves to map this out a little bit. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my foot's all tingly. Yeah, let's maybe do some leaves, actually. Get those mapped out just a little bit so we don't accidentally do petals where there should be leaves. Good night, Boots. Have a great night. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get some greens. Oh my gosh, foot, wake up. Hey, rude. Hang on, it's because I made it too skinny. There we go. All right, much better. All right, dark green, definitely. Okay, it's my most used green. Dark green. Let's see, bluish green. Okay, bluish green and wiggling my foot trying to wake it up. Bluish green and let's grab jade green. Yeah? Yeah, jade green. I think we already have that out. Jade green, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. All right, so we have dark green, bluish green, and jade green is what we're gonna start with. And we're gonna map out some of these leaves here. Okay, so we're just gonna use this dark green first. We'll definitely bring in some pinks to get our contrasting color. These are gonna be darkest, so we'll probably bring in some black to really darken up those leaves. So for now, I'm just sort of using the dark green to sort of just map out where all of the leaves are versus the flowers. Let's see, I think this is a leaf here. Let's see, that's her finger. Are we still in frame? Yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna go with leaf here. Not entirely sure what this shape is, but it's a leaf now. Okay, this one's gonna be a leaf. This one's a leaf. Okay, and another one here. Hi, Deborah. How are you? It's Steve. Hi, Steve. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with leaves for this one. Same with this one. Let's see. Go leaf here. I'm literally like trying to figure this out. This helps though to map it out because it makes you kind of formulate a little bit more of a plan in your mind. Okay, here. Oh, awesome, Deborah. See that, Steve? Deborah's putting up her Christmas decorations. I assume it's Christmas decorations. You're fine, Crashes. You are just fine. Sometimes just mapping things out really kind of helps you to figure out where everything's at, you know? Like this looks pointed here, and I think to keep up with the other ones, we'll probably make this one a leaf. It could also pass as a petal too, so some of it is, you know, creative license. These other ones though, like this is pretty rounded. I'll say that's a petal. I'm gonna go with leaf on this one. Because I also don't know that I want to use the same green for all the leaves, so we'll probably change it up here. Let's see. We'll go with leaf here. And probably a leaf here. My foot is still asleep. Then there's some more over here, but for this section, I think that's a bit, I think most of the leaves are all down here on the bottom. We have our outside Christmas decoration. That was 2 days of no rain. There you go. Oh no, Crashes, you are not alone. Even I scratch my head sometimes. There's a reason that I don't color a ton in the Kirby books, because they're gorgeous, but I struggle. I struggle to wrap my brain around it sometimes. So the best thing to do in those situations is just to like focus on one little spot, just one little spot, get it mapped out, and then you can kind of close off everything else around it and just focus on those pieces. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Here. And here. And there's still stuff that I learned. Like whenever Color and Chat with Sammy, whenever she did like fur or anything, I was just like, I feel like I need to go color something. Like I always felt like I learned something when I watched her. She's super talented. She's taking a short break for maternity at the moment, but she has a lot of videos, so if you haven't watched Color and Chat with Sammy, she's always got some pretty good content. Okay. Oh, and I don't think it's been officially announced yet, but Belinda and I, we've figured out we've got our next challenge coming up. It's going to be over on her channel. I think in December. I have to double check the date, but there'll be more chat about it. It's flowers and leaf stuff that gets me. Oh, see, Kirby's, I like a good open and closed shape, and Kirby's, a lot of his stuff is like open-ended, and I get overwhelmed by it, and I'm just like, oof. If you want more assistance with figuring out leaves though, I did a video where I colored a leaf at the time in every single one of Johanna's books. So a lot of times I just choose 3 colors, a dark color, a mid color, and a light color. And generally those are my basic formula for coloring leaves. And then I'll always go back and, you know, if I want to get more adventurous with it. Hi, Melanie, welcome. Exactly, we actually have a command for that, exclamation point plate. Here we go. Some pages in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly are very overwhelming, like the Wonder Room. Oh yeah, I haven't touched that. I haven't touched that. Speaking of Wonder Room, did anybody see the little teaser with the new page, the new book of the, I'm using the Jade Green, and learning at 10. Oh my gosh, my first videos are something else. But I did a new one recently. I did a new one like 6 months ago or so that was a bit more refined from those leaf videos. I go back and watch some of my first videos and I was just like, oh, oof, that lighting, that positioning, what was I thinking? There you go. See, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. A limited palette helps when you're overwhelmed. Also searching YouTube videos for the subject that's challenging you. Yes, that definitely helps. Yeah, I did the 2-page dragon in Enchanted Forest all in black and white for a challenge for myself. Okay, let's see, do we want aubergine or purple violet? Do I have that out here? Yes, I do. All right, we're gonna use purple violet on these leaves. Sounds good, Mona. Have a great evening, and I will, for the winners, if I don't email you tonight, expect an email at some point tomorrow with your prize. That took you a while? Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, that was quite a tidbit that Johanna shared on there. There is much speculation as to what her next book will be. Got a little over on that pedal, but that's okay. So we're just using the, what is this? This is Purple Violet. Ooh, Zucchini Kitty, yes. Oh, what were, Johanna's little sneak peek that she posted of the title page of the next book. She put it on her Instagram today. I want to say it was her stories, but yeah, she posted a little sneak peek of the title page of her next book. Also choosing a light, mid, and dark tone. Most color palettes have 5 or 6 rectangles on them that helps you pick your colors out in advance. Yes. Right? It had a ship on it. It had a ship on it. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Suzanne WB, she speculated that the title said Rooms of Wonder, which is intriguing. I'll be curious. Honestly, if you look closely at it, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't want to be too much of a sleuth though. You know, I don't want to ruin the surprise before it's meant to, but I'm excited. I always get excited about her books though. All right, dark green. Gonna go over with another layer here. We're definitely gonna introduce some black because this page is definitely all about really high contrast shadows. I really enjoy. Really makes it pop. So don't be afraid to get a little dark with these. There we go. Sorry, got in focus mode there. I realized I was quiet. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, let's use a little bit of our blender. Yeah, she's real good. She's real good, Crashes. If you go to my main YouTube page, there is a section, if you scroll down, where it says like suggested channels, I think, and there's a bunch of them there that are really great to follow and watch and have great videos. All right, just gonna smooth all this out. And then also in the Discord, because I know that you joined it, there's a section with the streamer schedules. And so that's going to give you an idea for a lot of the active streamers and definitely people to watch for sure. I'm not blown away. They kind of remind me of the square brute fronters. Okay, all right. All right, let's use a little bit of black for some of these darker ones. I really want to make some of these pop. And they were pretty dark when he drew them, so I know that I want them to be pretty dark as well. Okay. Sorry, I just look over every now and then, make sure I'm still in frame, because I do have a tendency. Okay, let's get a little bit of black there. Okay. Oh, that's awesome, Crashes. See, I'm not totally familiar with inks yet. I'm intrigued by him though. She's really good with distress inks. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little bit here. And here. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a very hands-on person. Like, if I see something that intrigues me, like, I have to go test it out and try it, because I'm definitely I'm a visual learner for sure, but I'm also a learn by doing kind of learner. Okay, let's grab, I forgot this one up here, so we're gonna grab a little bit of our dark green here. There we go. Blend this in. Okay, and we're gonna grab just a little bit of our black here under the petal. There we go. Yeah, those aren't so bad. All right, see, we get a little bit of a glare from the light there. Let's go ahead and scroll on up. Oh, okay. I'm not like, this isn't like a me tooting my own horn thing, but I'm actually really loving how this has turned out. Or how it's turning out. I'm really excited to see it finished. I cannot let this become one of the infamous works in progress that I never finish. I'm slowly chipping away at that blue one that we were working on. I really want to finish that one too. I'm just using a bit more black on this shadowy area here. Look at me embracing the black. Steered clear of it for so long. I'm growing. I'm growing as a person. There we go. Oh, thanks, Alex. Do nib pens, brushes, all the ink series colors. That's awesome. Oh, thanks, everyone. Can't find the Johanna sneak peek? Maybe it's not on there anymore. Let me see. I mean, I screenshotted it, but... hang on, hang on. Oh yeah, here it is. She posted it. So 19 hours ago. Look on her stories. So go to her profile and tap on her stories and you can look at it. Yeah, it was on Instagram. It was on Instagram. There we go. All right, let's see. It's 10:26. We definitely don't have time to do another flower. So let's talk game plan, okay? So I won't color any more flowers. I will try and get this other wing done. But when we come back, we will start with this one here. This is gonna be a purple flower. We may not do flowers the whole time, but we may do some more flowers. Maybe we'll work on her hand. We'll try and get this collar down. We'll probably end up doing the top part kind of, yes, definitely post. Oh, yes, Crashes, post. Aw, thanks, Deborah. Well, and we're gonna get some different colored leaves in here too. Like these are probably gonna be warmer colored leaves. So we'll slowly get this built up. I think she'll look cool when she's finally done. But yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit of time. But I feel like we got a fair amount done. I mean, we got her collar portion done here, this little background part, the leaves, the flower. That's not too bad for a couple hours. I think it's something. Anyway, but yes, so winners and everybody, thank you for entering. I will get you your advent calendars either tonight or tomorrow. If you didn't win and are still interested, it's available in my Etsy store. Members get 40% off. But yeah, it's Monday, so Wednesday morning, we'll keep working on this, okay? And then we'll be live again on Friday, so it'll be good. Oh, awesome, Angela. So yeah, Evelyn, thank you for your super chat. You're so awesome. And thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Keep being amazing. I'll see you on Wednesday. But if you're busy with Thanksgiving prep on Wednesday, have a great Thanksgiving. And then I'll see you on that Friday, unless you're with family. And then I'll see you that following Monday. Anyway, come when you can or whenever. Anyway, all right, everyone. Have a great week. I'll see you in a couple days. All right. Bye.